Hey guys, my name is Dr. Charnel Wolverton-Sehon. I'm going to be putting more information below here on this specific topic, but for right now, I'm going to share a little testimony about hematite. I don't know if any of you guys have tried or purchased hematite, but OMG. Okay, so I actually bought a ring I think like a year ago, and I got one matching for my husband and I, and we wore them, and they ended up cracking. It broke. So I'll give you a little heads up. They do crack under pressure. But when we called back after, I believe it was the second one we had bought, because they were really cheap. They were like $2 rings. I got a couple, one for my thumb, which is right here, and at the time I got one for like my ring finger, and we were wearing matching rings. Anyway, they cracked a couple times, so we called the owner and asked them like what the deal was about them cracking, and we were told that that if they're on you for some sort of assignment or intention, that usually when the pattern has shifted, then it will crack, and that it's no longer needed, which was interesting. Well, that was a long time ago, and I happened to go back to this store, and I went and found a couple more, and kind of forgot all about that. But anyway, I had put it on. I put on a new ring, which now I'm wearing it on my thumb, and I actually have one on my middle finger too, just because. And so anyway, and during that time, I was really kind of off my diet and my food choices, and also just in my carbs in overall, and really choosing to choose to like no longer drink or eat anything that had to do with sugar. And so carbs was a big deal, and sugar and drinks was a big deal. Not all drinks, but specifically wine. And I love to enjoy a glass of wine or two before we go to dinner, at dinner or before we go to bed. But I knew that was the main thing that was like kicking me over the carb count for the day, is because depending on what kind you have, especially if it's a sweet wine, then it's not going to be good for you. It's not saying that it's good for you anyway. Not good for me to have that many carbs. So anyway, I had probably, choose to say, probably 3 or 4 weeks, had kind of went in a hit or miss thing with that, and would wake up every morning going like, oh man, today I'm going to do this. I'm not going to have any carbs. I'm going to go back keto. I'm going to make better food choices. I'm going to be on and strong. And then I would do great, and I would even intermittent fast, but then by evening, somehow I would just jump off and cheat, and then end up cheating. It's like easier to cheat once you cheat. So yeah. Anyway, so I got this ring, and the day that I put it on, or maybe the next day that I put it on, I went to go get a glass of wine, and when I tasted it, I was like, oh, this tastes weird. And I even asked Brian specifically, because I was like, this must be a new bottle of something that he got just to try out or something. And I was like, what kind of wine is this? This tastes really disgusting and gross. And he was like, it's your favorite bottle. And to the point that I was so shocked. I mean, I took another sip. It was still like disgusting to me. I got up. I even went and looked in the refrigerator, because I thought there's no way that this is my favorite bottle of wine. And I walked in there and saw that it was true. It was my favorite bottle of wine, and I couldn't drink it. And I have not been able to drink it for over a week. Just totally not, just repulsed by the taste, which is super odd. And within a couple of days, realized I was back in ketosis, and my energy spike of cleaning and organizing and doing all the things that I need to do, and being able to go to sleep at a normal hour and wake up like a normal person without feeling like the lag. And oh my gosh, the amount of energy that I have and the amount of things that I could do in the time that I have even is like multiplication. And I was just like, gosh, what is going on? Like, I mean, I know that most of that is the ketosis, but anyway, and this morning and last night, I started looking into hematite because I was going to do a post on that. And guess what? One of the main things that hematite is for, is shifting patterns. But the way that it was expressed in this particular book that I read, instead of what the man had told me, was that it's for addictions. And I was like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense, because it was just that day or the day before that I had put those rings on, and like legit, I was not able to drink the wine anymore. The other thing that I purchased that same day was this amethyst, which is also something that we're giving away for anybody who refers and who's already signed up in here. We're giving this little beautiful thing away. And guess what the side benefits of this amethyst is? Yeah, addictions and changing patterns. So I was like, whoa, so I choose to know, I believe it was the hematite, because I haven't been carrying this thing around or even had it by me. Although I'm sure if I start carrying it around that it will do just as much amazing things. But I just had to share that, because if any of you are dealing with, trying to shut down sugar or change a pattern or do something different, maybe exercise. I mean, I've had enough energy to go for 2 or 3 walks this week. And still, I'm walking my dogs, and I'm just like cleaning out cabinets and cupboards and closets. And I went and took another couple bags of clothes to give away and shoes to give away. I am just like in full on throttle, like clean mode with my energy. So anyway, I choose to know if that helps you. Let me know. And also don't forget, for everyone in here who is registered, your name is already in the drawing. So you have a chance to win this beautiful piece. And if you refer anybody and they actually register, then you will have a second chance to win this. So you'll have more opportunities to win in the drawing. So I just think this is like such a beautiful, gorgeous piece. I wish you could see it as clearly as I can. And it's pretty big. It's a pretty big chunk of amethyst there. So yeah, if you go to my personal page, hey Jess, if you go to my personal page, there's information on how you can win this. But everyone who's in here will automatically get their name in the drawing for this already. But if you refer anybody, you get extra opportunities to win. So just something I wanted to do for you guys, because I'm enjoying you and loving you. And I hope you guys are enjoying this class too and this group. So we have more surprises to come. I'm doing way more than I thought I was ever going to do in this class, but that's okay. I was only going to post one post a week, and it's like almost daily, and we're doing extra classes too. So I hope that you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. I'm learning a whole lot as I'm teaching. So I'm teaching as I'm learning. So hope you guys have an awesome, wonderful day. And hematite, yes, this little tiny little piece. I just put it on my thumb. And yeah, there you go. Have a good one. Bye.